Congratulations on that called Great project too.
I appreciate that, man. Shout out to F. You Stan, man, my dog, bro.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Stan, that's my guy. But I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do, man.
That's right.
Let's just get right to the bars.
Let's do it. Let's get to it.
No delay, casual. We gonna get right to the bars. I know that's why you're here. I know that's Bobby here. Nice. What you got for me, man? Play something for me.
Play that nice. Let's go, man.
Hey, nice. It's gonna make me take it back to shit like this. It's look, to live or die became an ultimatum. Pray every day like the ultimatum. Create the wave like the alternator. You made some classics, how the fuck you gonna be stagnant? My decline is like your prime, fix your spine, bitch, I'm back at it. Bro, your posture so obnoxious. Up until the ops near I'm coming, they heat your rhyme and fix your noodle. These niggas die just to live a movie on Hulu. While I'm spitting so much dope, scared to show up on niggas' Googles. Crush linens and bust spinners. Your watches look like Sonic Ice, but your shooters born and fight to guard your life. I attest to what I manifest. Grew up to the sounds of men and fresh. We eating good, you niggas N.O.R.E, and I'm next. Sipping crowd with the pinky up. Laughing at you niggas asking me when we linking up. As I think for what? Never interested in sentiments that never lead to dividends. They penny pinch too many men with 50 cents. Yeah. I'm grateful and benevolent, cocky, never arrogant. I'ma tell my story and never change the narrative. Honesty's imperative, I honestly ain't sparing them. I give your hold up business like it was inheritance. The visuals, they be candlelit, your visual is damaging. Guilty by association, watching you on camera with pictures steal your soul and them bitches steal your Christmases. Keep them flashes low and you keep your money limitless. I win and see the grimacing, lose and see you grinning, bitch. Running up these coins quick, we did it from the Genesis. Never trust your nemesis or women with no blemishes. They both don't really love themselves, they just too scared to mention it. Slavery or bravery, I gave the game they gave to me. Supporters few and far between your downfall, they pay to see. Pay for me, don't pray for me. Your prayers don't touch the ceiling fan. Numb to this shit is how I'm feeling, man. Yeah.
We need a doctor. Look at his face.
Authoritative drive like the police on the interstate. Ain't no nigga passing me anyway. We innovate, you immolate. Amazing grace for dinner plates. Meals with 4 courses. Drive caddies to the PGA. That escalated quickly. Your graduation aspirations got you big cap in a dress. Congratulations on emasculation. They say I'm hating if I question all these fashion statements. They spray that Drake all in your face. Get caught in singing Drake-ish. Yeah. It was him, me, and Tim. I get in where I fit and find the fold, yeah. Today my daughter made the honor roll. I went and put that on your feed to give you balance when you trying to scroll. Now who you trying to troll? I backstep, you get left like that Steph. I'm seeing sheep in the wolf suit like Pat Bev. Yeah, now this some food for your soul for you microwaving hoes. What's up?
All right, good shit, y'all. Hey, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, man. I'm in a new spot, and I don't know what this internet doing. So y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Let me know what is up, guys. Welcome to another episode of Rich Rhetoric, man. We are in the building. I am your host, Born Rich. Hey, boy, we got to get to it today. I know I ain't been live in a minute, but I got to get to it today on this one, man. Because so what I did today was I ran across that Kanye West Drink Champs interview. First, I got to say, good interview. Great fucking interview. Now, the stuff that happened after the interview had been released, that's what we're going to get into. That's what we got to get into today, family. So I guess I ain't gonna waste no more of y'all time, man. I'm gonna start playing some of this. Y'all give me 1 second. Let's see how I'm about to do this, but watch this. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying? And I put the link in there for the podcast channel. If you're not subscribe to the Born Rich Club podcast, man. What are you waiting on? Get over there and get over there and subscribe to it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Because I won't be able to play the visuals, but we'll listen to it. So I just want to have something on the screen for y'all, family, while we listen to it. Bam, bam, bam. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Which one? Is this? Yeah. All right, so now we can put that up there. And y'all let me know how the audio is, y'all. I'm gonna play some of it though. Let's not even play. Let's go.
Right now, last time he came here, he said, cancel me. He pointed to himself. He said, cancel me. They did not cancel him. They could not cancel him. Right now, it's a little turmoil. We're going to get to it. We're going to ask the questions. We're going to do whatever. I asked him if anything is off the record. He said, absolutely nothing. But we're going to give praises and love to the one, the only, Mr. Ye. Make some noise! Now, Ye, I want to start because, you know, the very famous interview was U.S. Sway, right? And then you saying that you want to be like Ralph or you want to be up there with that caliber. And now it's like you are Ralph. You are that caliber. And then so I guess what I'm trying to say is, so that's where we get confused with
Sway have the answers.
No, yeah, I think you already admitted Sway had the answer. But I guess that's where we get confused with the Adidas part of it is because, like, didn't like that's how you became a billionaire, right? Through the Yeezy. So like, what was the discrepancy with Adidas?
You know, I just didn't have the relationships with the factories at that time, and I was managing a lot of ideas. Like I was a new dad. I was newly married. I had a bunch of team, like a big team of designers with me, and we hadn't established who we were. We were still fighting to get our respect in fashion. So there's a lot of fights at the same time. So we had to go and basically like intern almost up under these companies.
Because you interned for Louis Vuitton at one time, right?
Okay. Louis Vuitton, Fendi, and we interned in a way at Adidas. I like the licensing deal was my intern to become, more in that Bernard Arnault, Bezos, Elon territory, and just understanding how money works. Like this is first generation. Like we can say, look at Jay with the Duce. This is first generation of wealth.
And learn those infrastructures, right?
Yeah, the infrastructure is how to do a factory. Even right now, like when I left Gap, I moved. We made this T-shirt, like all the tremendous stuff we're doing right now, which is a flip on Supreme, where the guy that used to work for me, Tremaine, is now at Supreme, and we can go further into that. Look at later, but for the main point is, so I took it over to Dove Charney at LA Apparel, and he founded Los Angeles Apparel. So then we made the White Lives Matter tees, and then when I put up the tweet, the DEF CON tweet, now he ain't releasing the tee because he's Jewish. And I'm like, see, this is my exact point that I'm making. Like Jewish people have owned the Black voice. Whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt, or it's all of us being signed to a record label, or having a Jewish manager, or being signed to a Jewish basketball team, or doing a movie on a Jewish platform like Disney. And we understand it's like I respect what the Jewish people have done and how they brought their people together. They came into money through the lawyers. When after Wall Street, when all of the like the Catholics, they wouldn't divorce people. Right. So the Jewish lawyers came and they were willing to divorce people. That's when they first came into their money. So like say with me and Jay, with our culture, with the darker Jews. First of all, because you got
that happens when anybody starts talking deep.
Okay. Yeah. With the darker Jews, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, who we are, because we Jewish also. We from Africa also. We're the blood of Christ. So.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to get the ISUPK on speed dial. What is Kanye doing? What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Somebody get chemo in the chat, please. What is Kanye doing, man? Sheesh. Kanye saying, sometimes I be wondering. Kanye breaking it down. He breaking it down, boy. Hey, good shit, Kanye, man. But what y'all think, man? Cause like we know these people got power. We know they control the media and all of that, and you can't say it. You can't say it because when you start to say it, that's when they want to cancel y'all. Now, this is what I say. Say what you want about Kanye. I'm happy he's doing this. He's doing this. Now we're gonna see, can people really be canceled? Can he be canceled for the words that he's saying? Because I said this when Nick Cannon had the same issue. Man, he is not lying. He's not lying. We're not foolish. We're not stupid. We know who is running the media. We know the powerful people running the banks. Like, we know what's going on. Kanye hit on the money. Man, go look up these basketball team owners. Go look them up. We know what they look like. The shit hit the fan with Donald Sterling, with the Clippers. That man changed his name 35 years ago, man. He changed his name to fit in, but we already know where he come from. Man, Kanye spitting that facts, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Kanye is like I said, I really appreciate it because he's saying what people want to say, but the people who run the media, they got it where we can't even say it. You see it? I can't even say the word. I can't even really say it right now, the word that I want to say, but let's let Kanye say it, man.
Oh, we're not just black. We are Jew, just like the Jewish people. And now we're coming into money. But the main thing is, I got to drink the Douce over the Hennessy as the first step to us coming together, like how the Jewish people came together. But we couldn't even talk about, I remember Ben Horowitz called me after 444 and said, I don't know about Jay giving up Jewish business secrets. And these secrets,
we talking about building up the properties and stuff like that.
Yeah, these secrets they not finna be a secret no more.
I'm gonna stop on that though. I know for real came on for real. And I love it. I love what he said there. I love what he just said right there too. Listen, man, we, right, as black people, we're the only one who don't keep our secrets and keep our shit in-house. We don't keep our shit in-house. The first time we do something prolific, we run out and tell everybody, or we sell it to a whole nother demographic of people or sell it to other cultures. I know me and my Caribbean brothers and sisters, we go back and forth about the hip-hop shit, but at the end of the day, we don't own this shit no more. We sold it out to the people. And then you heard what Kanye said that Jewish man told Jay-Z. Hey, man, I don't know about Jay-Z rapping about our secrets, man. I don't know about this because he really want to say, I don't really know about this nigger telling all our secrets. You know what I'm saying? What he said right there was powerful, man. Every other community, I ain't gonna say every other community, but a lot of these communities, they keep their shit to themselves in-house. They're gonna get rich and then tell their brother how to get rich, and he's gonna tell his brother, then they're gonna tell their kids, but now it's a circle. That's why we always talk about the dollar stays in one community. The dollar stays in one community 17 times, and then in the black community, not even one time. We get the money and get the knowledge and run away from our people. Why they get the knowledge and the money and only break bread with their people. Let's play some more. Y'all let me know, man. My signal said it's tripping. Y'all let me know if my signal is tripping. It says my signal is tripping. So y'all let me know. I'm gonna play some more of this. But Kanye dropping them gems, man. He dropping them gems. I see Chemo. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Mary, I see you. Chemo, Soil, Big La. I see you. African Goddess. What up, sister? I see all of y'all, man. Thank y'all for fucking with me. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Let's get it in. Let's get it in.
And these secrets,
we talking about building up the properties and stuff like that.
Yeah, these secrets they not finna be a secret no more. Like if somebody tells me something, it's like, yo, I want to tell you this, but it's a secret. I'm like, I'm not your personal hard drive. Like if you want to be a secret, don't tell me. I'm not here to keep nobody's secrets, because it's only the truth that's going to set us free. And what they do is, the Jewish community, especially in the music industry, they'll take, in the entertainment period, they'll take one of us, the brightest of us, right, that can really feed a whole village, and they'll take us and milk us till we die, and then Stevie Wonder's son got to get a job, right? But Cameron Azoff got a job at Apple. He's already set up because of the way Azoff is connected. And we have to make our own connections. That's what I saw. What I loved about it, I love Dove just as a human being.
And this is the guy from Adidas?
Dove is from American Apparel.
Okay.
But I'm talking about put out my White Lives Matter tee. The White Lives Matter tee don't say nothing. It don't say DEF CON or nothing on it, right? I'm like, put it out. And he's telling me, like, yo, I want you to visit the Holocaust Museum. And I was like, yo, I want you to visit Planned Parenthood. That's our Holocaust Museum. I'm like,
jeez, that was sick. That was sick. And somebody answer me this in the chat, y'all. What is that about? Right? What is that about? This one particular community, every time somebody says, and you're not even saying nothing what they would deem anti-Semitic, you're just telling the truth. When you tell the truth about this community wants you to go and see the Holocaust Museum. Now it's time for us to go and see. Well, now you guys are making these crazy comments. You need to go see what my people went through. I don't get that. Yeah, to me, I don't get that, man. That's not going to help me. That's not going to make me say, hey, this group of people don't run the banks and the entertainment and the world and Hollywood. We're not going to say that just because I go to a Holocaust museum. You know what I'm saying? Prayers and salute to the victims of that. But that's not going to make me stop telling the truth, man. Quit trying to take these people to these Holocaust museums, man. For real. Let's go to some of these old plantations. Yeah. Every time somebody gets on TV and say something racist about black people, we don't take them to old plantations. We don't take them to the murdering fields, to trees where the people were lynched. We don't do that shit, man. I'm happy Kanye didn't go for that. We got to quit going for shit like that. Well, you know, Boy Rich, you said some shit that's anti-Semitic. You need to go visit the Holocaust Museum and see what my people went through. Man, fuck all that. We're not doing that. Ain't nobody said nothing anti-Semitic. Let me let Kanye say, because Kanye gonna say exactly what my brother Chemo would say, exactly what the Israelite brothers that I sit down with and do interviews with, they're gonna say everything. How the fuck are we anti-Semitic when we are those people?
Yo, I put my life on this at this point, because they've been fucking with me too long. They put the crazy narrative out there. My Jewish trainer, Harley Pasternak, who's Lizzo's trainer, put it out when I went to the hospital, put it in the press. I got a bunch of friends that went to the hospital. It didn't go to the press. They did that just like they did in the documentary on the 3rd episode to say, we love Ye like the rest of y'all. We know he a genius like the rest of y'all, but sometimes you got to turn the camera off on him. So they'll go and get a dude that's supposed to be my friend that's been taping me the whole time and buy this nigga out for $30 million.
I thought you co-signed that.
I ain't co-signing, but you get used to that. Paparazzi taking a picture of you. You ain't getting no money off it. Right. You just get used to getting screwed by the Jewish media. And I'm saying, y'all done poked the bear too fucking long. When I wore the White Lives Matter tee, I had 4 SoFi Stadium shows. They canceled my shows. I said it's up. And let me tell you one thing. It's like if a black man is caught with something in the car or something, everybody in the car going to go to jail with him, right? But if a black man can play basketball or rap, only he gets the record deal. So meaning like if one black man does something bad, all the other blacks get caught with him. If one black man does something good, nobody else gets nothing with him.
Jeez. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And that's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. I always call it like, because I heard this before, so I always call it the 7 or more theory, right? So the 7 or more theory, right, is you'll hear people say this, man, why can't black people, let's just say, especially in America, why can't black people in America get their shit together? Michael Jordan did it. Barack Obama did it. Oprah Winfrey did it. Dr. Dre, you might can even get to 7, but it's the 7 or more theory. We're not going to let too many of you niggas ball. We're not going to let too many of you niggas move in our neighborhoods. We're not going to let too many of you niggas into our events or our space. We'll give you up to 7. We'll give you 7. But once you bring that 8th nigga into that gated community, oh my gosh, now it's a problem. Or they may not even let him. They may collude behind your back and say, well, you know, guys, we got 7 niggers in this neighborhood. I don't know if we can do an 8th. Tyrone wants to move in this gated community, but what do you guys at the homeowners association think? They're gonna say, nope. Tyrone, take your black ass to another neighborhood. We got enough. We've hit our nigga limit in this community. And that's the same thing Kanye is saying. Cool. You okay, a basketball player can go, he can go. Right? You can play basketball, you can go. But everybody can't come with you. You can't. But meanwhile, there's other communities, man, you accept them. You got to accept the brother, his sister, the sister's husband, the nephews, the sons, the kids. Everybody gets to come. Pause. That sounded like an orgy. If everybody gets to come, it's an orgy. All right, let's go.
With them. If one black man does something good, nobody else gets nothing with them. It's a reverse for the Jewish people, right? If a Jewish person could repeatedly fucks me on a deal, it's just them. It's just the businessman. It's not the people. It's not nobody else. But if a Jewish person does good, all of their people eat with them. That's one of the flips. I got to tell you something. Where is a black guy that has a Jewish person signed to him? Point it out. Tell me that. Where is a black person that's signed to a Jewish person? All of them. Basically 90% of them.
And that's big. And that's big. That's big. Good one. Maybe the chat can help me. Y'all let me know in the chat. Where is a Jewish person signed to a black person to do anything as an employee? And you know what's funny? I've been in the working. I've worked a lot in my life, so I've been to different jobs and different corporations and working with these people. And you just don't see black people running around with Jewish people working for them. You just don't see it. But then as soon as you go to music and shit, you got your Leo Cohens and your what's my guy name? Jimmy Iovine, fucking Jerry Heller, even back in the day. Like, that's a fact. I give Kanye that 90%. Because if they're running music, sports, movies, all right? Television, music, and sports. If they're running those are the 3 things that they telling niggas in America to do. You know what I'm saying? The UK family don't know about our black doctors and inventors and scientists over here. No, they know about Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, Kanye, Eddie Murphy, and LeBron James. And all of them are signed to Jewish people. Like I said, man, go look at them owners of these basketball teams, man. This is not just coincident that these people made some money and now they want to buy a basketball team. No. These people got to let you in. Same thing with music. You're not going to hear no conscious rapper pop because they're not going to let them in. We want to hear bang, bang, kill a nigga, shoot a nigga, stab a nigga. Nobody wants to hear, hey, let's get free. Nah, you'll never hear that on the radio on Hot 97 or see that on even on your social media. Even on your social media, they can play with those algorithms to where you won't even see that shit or you won't even hear that conscious music. You got to be in a small little circle to hear some conscious music and then try to go put people up on it. Kanye spitting them facts, man. Hit the like button, family.
All of them. Basically basically 90% of them. So what I'm saying is, y'all done poked the bear too many times. Y'all should have learned with Drake. Y'all should have learned with Puff. Y'all should have learned with Hove. Y'all dealing with a different kind of animal here. You know, everybody wants to say I'm 730. Well, I'm going to use that to my advantage. I told y'all I was the leader. I told y'all I'm going to free my people in the name of God, and I will put my life at risk, because if I wasn't in a glass prison, just like Larry Hoover's in a real prison, then I would have had to say so when my kids go to school. I go into my kids' school, I see Hanukkah books, then I see Kwanzaa. Christmas is Christ Mass. Where's Jesus in the school where all the celebrities are paying for their kids to go?
Cell? I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm talking.
Right.
And ain't nobody listening to me type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in like a glass box of like celebrity with a bunch of handlers around me and shit, and people colluding behind my back and being like, is he ramped up? What we gonna say now? What I told y'all, because I talked to Larry Jackson last night, and he was like, yo.
From iTunes.
Yeah, but now he's got his own deal. He started telling me how Clive Davis changed his life. And I talked to him for 6 minutes. He said, well, usually we talk back and forth. I said, Larry, this is my life, though. I'm letting you know so you can let everybody know what it is. What it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of y'all no more. And we don't have to be afraid. I understand that they got us so paid off every which way. They cutting down. And my whole point just off the tweet, the fact that, what does that even mean, what I said? And the fact that I got taken off proves my point. Jamie Lee Curtis went on TV and said, I hope they take his children away from him. Wow. I hope they take his children away from him. Everybody they put out.
You hear that? Yeah. So that white woman got on TV and said, I hope they take his children away. Why? Why? Why you want to take his children away? Just because he's telling people about your Jewish handlers, your Jewish management that you're under? How they got the fucking rap game, the banks, the entertainment and all that shit. They run that shit. They run it. And we can't even come out and say it. We can't even say, hey, man, you know it's one group of people that's running this motherfucker, right? And they say, well, no, you can't really say that. That's anti-Semitic. But no, it's really not. It's the truth. Like, we can see it. It's a cold game, man. Cold game. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button, the share, and subscribe. All of that, man. I'm going to get to it. This is where he finna get spicy right here, though. I fucked with Kanye, man. Let's get it.
Triple X. Tupac, that's what Larry was saying. My response was, well, I guess I'm next then. Because it's no backing down at this point. I talked to Cube because Cube been labeled an anti-Semite. First of all, we are Semite. We Jew. So I can't be anti-Semite. First of all, I need my 4 stadiums back. The 78 media outlets that called me abuser when I was trying to get that heroin addict away from my kids that was tattooing my kids' names on them, Skeet, Pete Davidson, they popping up. You know what I'm saying? It's like they Trevor Noah, not even from America. He just looked black, right? Gonna say, yo, Kim, it's gonna get dangerous. So they putting all that, he crazy. He's so OJ. N.O.R.E just want the family back together. I just want the family back together. Kim is a Christian. On TMZ, I just saw yesterday, they said Pete Davidson and Kim have sex by the fireplace to honor their grandmother. It's Jewish Zionists that's about that life, that's telling this Christian woman that has 4 black children to put that out as a message in the media. So when I drive by and I see the Hulu ads and I see the JP Chase Morgan ads, I'm going to let y'all know right now, the devil is a defeated foe. You can't poison me. And by the way, y'all already fuck with me so much. Y'all already black mirrored me. You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends. I don't got no celebrity friends Because when I was on TV, on Instagram saying, I don't know where my child is, and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child, none of these niggas that want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address, though?
Travis gave me the address.
Right.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you.
Wait,
hold on.
Okay.
All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talks because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a daughter and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about Michael.
Right.
I'm Michael now.
Right.
Every Michael you can think of, but mostly Godfather Michael now. No. I'm Michael now.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Okay, Kanye. Come on, Kanye. Slow down, Kanye. Yeah, okay, Kanye, slow down, brother. Slow down, man. We know Michael. We like Michael's music, man. But Michael was Michael. We'll just leave it at that. So yeah, man. Michael is Michael. Kanye. You know what I mean? Y'all take that however you want to take it, but okay. Let's go back to it. Let me rewind a little bit, man. Y'all hit that like button. Fuck with your boy. Let's go.
Is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about Michael.
Right.
I'm Michael now. Every Michael you can think of, but mostly Godfather Michael now. No.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. What's going on? Are they trying to shut it down? What are they doing? Are we back? Did we ever leave? What you mean, Constitution? Are they trying to shut us down? No one even keeping an eye on the YouTube. He's saying how they made MJ look crazy. Yeah, I know they doing that. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Kimo. Yeah. We know that. We know they'll kill your character and put a scandal on you quick. Yeah, they will. That's what I said. They can kill you in the court of public opinion now. They don't have to literally murder you, you know, like they used to have to do back in the day. Now they can just say, "Oh man, he's this. He's a bad person. He's anti-Semitic." We just went through this, like I said, with the Nick Cannon shit. They can just say, "Hey man, you're anti-Semitic or homophobic, and let's cancel him." They was even doing it with the Trump. I'm telling you, man, our people are so crazy, man. They could just label you a Trump supporter. Hell, I've been labeled a Trump supporter. There's probably people right now to this day that will not like anything I do on social media. They won't come on this platform because they're convinced that I'm a Trump supporter just because I question, just say hypothetically, I question Biden. I question Biden and now I'm a Trump supporter. They have these little terms and shit. They have these terms, man. Oh, you're anti-Semitic. Everybody cancel him. Homophobic, cancel him. Oh, he's misogynistic. Cancel him. And that's why I'm happy Kanye doing it. Because like you said, Kimo, I think he got too much money to be really canceled. But now we're about to see, right? He said he had 4 shows, right? At SoFi Stadium. That's out your way, Kimo. The brand new stadium thing in California. He had 4 shows lined up. You know how much of a bag that is? Cancel them. Canceled those shows. Erasing his tweets, taking his tweets down. Hell, y'all, we're gonna get to it, but this interview ain't out right now, guys. That's why I don't want to show the visuals. This shit ain't out right now. They came down. We're gonna get to Noriega's apology. N.O.R.E is sitting here excited. He's listening, soaking up so much game in this fucking interview, just to come on. We're gonna get to it later. Just to come on the platform and say, "Hey man, I apologize," and we're gonna take it to man. I ain't gonna spoil it. I'll We're gonna play that. We're gonna definitely play the Noriega apology, but he dropping gems, man. He dropping gems. Exactly, Chemo. He lost about $100 million on that deal, man. For real, that's big. That's big, and I'm sure it's Kanye's first time in this brand new stadium. This is a brand new state-of-the-art stadium, and they know what Kanye gonna do when he come. Pause. And now they done canceled 4 shows. But I am interested to see, can they fully cancel him, or what would they have to do? What do you do? This is what I say. Nobody likes an arrogant Negro. So what do you do with this rich, arrogant Negro that won't shut up? Do you lock him up? Do you take him out? Because you already said he's crazy. So y'all already did crazy, right? He said the shit about George Bush way back in the day. And then y'all say he's crazy. Now y'all saying he's anti-Semitic. Like, what is it gonna take to finally get rid of Kanye?
No, I'm Michael now. I'm Michael now. I am the richest.
They say you're the richest black man in American history.
In history.
In American
history.
Can we make some noise for that, goddamn?
So I want y'all to run up on me.
No.
I want y'all to come kill me.
No.
I want you to smack me.
No.
I want you to do all the shit you rap about.
No.
All the shit you rap about. I want you to come do it now. Come down to this joint right now, please. Or otherwise, shut the fuck up unless you was there when the Kardashians kidnapped my kids.
My bad, y'all. And y'all make sure y'all listen to the question. Y'all make sure y'all drop the questions in the comment, man. We answering questions tonight, baby. Let's get it. So do you think he made a sacrifice to be in his position? That's what Big La asked. Good question. Do I think so? That's not my specialty. I will say his mom died. All right. All right. So for the people who say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get my boy Trill on that. Trill knows about the Illuminati and the Masons and all of that shit and the rituals and all the shit you gotta go through with that. I don't know. That's not my deal. But I will say this. Do you think he made a sacrifice to be in his position? I don't know, but his mom died. I always thought that was kind of weird. I always thought it was weird that his mom died. Like, we've heard of botched plastic surgeries, but you don't really hear the stories about people dying. And that's what they told us. His mom went to get some plastic surgery and she died. So I don't know. Maybe. I'll say this. I think that he got with the Kardashians and seen the dirty side of Hollywood, entertainment, celebrity. You know, I think he maybe that marriage and that, I don't know if he genuinely loved her or whatever, but I know that marriage was good for his career, but then it opened up some doors that now he can't unsee that. Now he can't unhear the shit that he heard. He know how dirty it gets. And now I think he like, yo, I gotta tell somebody how dirty this shit is. But you know what's funny is we've been saying it for years. We've been saying it for years how dirty this fucking game and industry and just everything is. Everything is. You know what I'm saying? We know how crazy and dirty and grimy it gets. I think Kanye had to go see the shit and be into the shit for himself. And now that he's removed himself from that, he's like, yo, listen, guys, everybody, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's the Matrix. Like, it's the Matrix. Everything is controlled. He's seeing that. I think he already kind of knew it, but then he had to go deal with the Kardashians to really see it. Like, oh, okay, all of this shit is controlled. Cool. Now he's trying to tell the people.
You understand? Now go and get y'all some motherfucking business while we go and get free. Because I'm Moses out here. You know what I'm saying? I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. He said a prayer.
My bad, guys. Now, I was watching this interview earlier. I didn't understand this George Floyd part. I'm going to rewind it because I want to see if I can understand it this time. I didn't understand it when I listened to it earlier. Y'all let me know what he's saying right here.
Now go and get y'all some motherfucking business while we gonna get free. Because I'm Moses out here. You know what I'm saying? I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. When he said mama is his girlfriend. They said he screamed for his mama. Mama was his girlfriend. It's in the documentary. But something that hit me, that fucked me up when I was watching the documentary, and it said, they want a tall guy like me. When I looked at that image of him, this tall black dude with the bald head, he reminded me of somebody else. Who you think he reminded me of?
Virgil.
He reminded me of Virgil. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna cry in front of y'all because that's how they get me, right? But I know that we lost him. And I know that this white company, Louis Vuitton, is now making statues of him, like as a martyr. And we don't know why exactly. You say it's cancer.
But I want to be careful with this subject because.
Wait a second, but tell me, could you even really run this interview? Because Mav didn't run my interview.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They blocked me out.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Kanye be on to something, boy. He's asking N.O.R.E right here in real time, can you run this interview? And to come to find out, guys, listen, spoiler alert, no. This interview is not on Drink Champs. It's not. You can go to Drink Champs right now on YouTube. This interview is not on there. He said Math Hoffa did not run his interview. That man said Math Hoffa did not. I didn't catch that part at first. Pause. Matt Hoffa did not run his interview, and he asked N.O.R.E right here in his face, do you think you can run this interview? I'm sure N.O.R.E was like, hell yeah. But like I said, family, we're going to listen to the N.O.R.E's apology later. Good shit, Kanye. Rewind a little bit, guys. Let's get to it.
They say it's cancer.
But I want to be careful with this subject because.
Wait a second, but tell me, could you even really run this interview? Because Mav didn't run my interview.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They blocked me out. The Jewish media blocked me out. This shit lit, right? I'm lit, right? I'm lit. I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? JP Morgan, I put $140 million into JP Morgan, and they treated me like shit. So if JP Morgan Chase is treating me like that, how they treating the rest of y'all?
That's outrageous, yeah.
And this murder was for Chase accounts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I am outraged.
I like Kanye saying that, right? Because this is what I say. This is what I say, guys. And I've always said this, right? People will say, listen, man, discrimination or racism and shit like that don't happen to rich black people. And I always bring up this one thing, guys. Do y'all know the fucking police department surrounded Dr. Dre's mansion? Just because somebody called and said it's an officer down in Dr. Dre's mansion and they surrounded him, made him and his family come out the house, search the house, the whole deal. Those are the stories that we don't hear anything else. And they saying Dr. Dre got $1 billion. You don't ever hear that about a billionaire. Those are problems that a billionaire shouldn't have to deal with. This man Kanye said, I went in the bank, I put $140 million in the bank, and they treated me like shit. But then people will say, hey, man, you guys, you know, man. He don't deal with no racism. He's rich. He don't deal with it. At a certain point, you become so rich, you don't deal with discrimination. You're a damn lie. This billionaire's telling you. I didn't get none of the perks. I'm a regular guy, y'all. I put $146 million into your bank. Man, listen, roll out the red carpet for me. Where is the Jack Daniels? I should have a couple rolled. Y'all should have a couple of them rolled up for me already when I walk in the bank. That's ZA. There should be 3 blunts of ZA rolled for me when I walk in your bank. And the Jack Daniels and Coke I already pulled. Shit, I'll put $146 million in this bank.
By the time people they want to calm it down.
Because no matter what, you didn't break no law.
I didn't break a law. I didn't break a law.
The bank shouldn't be a judge or jury on anything that's
but
going
this
on.
is it's like a social contract. Candace Owens has a word for it. I'm forgetting it. But it's basically like they told Candace Owens she couldn't hang out with me. You know, I'm here because I didn't have no outlet. I was on Tucker Carlson, right? And people, Trump supporters, they think it's so, you know, they think it's nice that a black guy supports Trump. But it's like, would they really support me when I do? Because they said legally I'm not allowed to say what's happening in 2024. But all those people that love me when I run against, when I wore the hat, right? Would they support me? I got to say something about the hat. That's one of the things that really drove me to the edge.
Some of the MAGA hats.
The MAGA hat. Imagine your own wife telling you, "Oh, the hat's small dick energy." Meanwhile, the Clintons got them trying to get people to get vaccinated.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And y'all know we came on this platform and we talked about that. How it was packaged and sold to the people. Yep, it came through. It's this mysterious thing that's killing people. So now we got to go get all the celebrities to say, hey guys, if you don't want to die, take this. We got a cure for this mysterious thing that's killing people. And you know who we're gonna roll out? We're gonna roll out Juvenile. Who else was on there? Y'all know I played the songs. Juvenile, Mia X, Manny Fresh, the Kardashians. Like they just rolled out and sold this to you. Man. Open the door, Kanye.
Meanwhile, the Clintons got them trying to get people to get vaccinated. I know somebody, I'm not going to say his name, where Kim and Chris got on the phone with them trying to get them to push the vaccination to black people.
I'm done. I should log off this fucking show right now. I should log it off. I should log off this fucking show right now because when this was happening in real time, I said that we were the targets. We're always disproportionately more likely to get the shit. Anything they say, man, black people gonna get it. Yeah, you niggas is overweight and you suffer from diabetes. You better go get the jab. You better go get that jab or that shit gonna kill you, man. And Kanye is breaking down how this shit is orchestrated. We have people in power calling his wife, we only know her from a fucking sex tape. I ain't gonna lie, Kanye. This is what I will say about Kanye is because Kanye been on the money tonight. But I will say this, Kanye, you keep talking about these plants, right? These industry plants and media plants and political plants that are placed, you know, strategically in an environment, you know, to cause a disturbance, right? But his wife is like Kim Kardashian. If you think, man, when she came on the scene, it was sex tape and reality TV. All of that shit kind of started up right around the same time. You get popular for you. It's the Paris Hilton, Lionel Richie daughter. Shit, you feel me? If you think about it, the Kim Kardashians come up out of that. It's okay. This girl is fucking on camera. Let's put that out to the world. And then we're going to have cameras follow her around. Then we're going to have cameras follow this person around and make her important for no reason. Like, that's a plan. Just being honest, that's a plant. His wife is a plant, though. But he's breaking down how these people in power is reaching out to Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian and saying, look, man, listen, we got a bag for y'all. Push this shit to black people. He trying to tell y'all, man. And just remember, guys, like this interview is not even up nowhere.
Wrong with them trying to get them to push the vaccination to black people. Meaning that's how in tuned and how aligned with the Clintons that the Kardashians were through Corey. Through Corey. Corey is a plant. Corey was, Puff Daddy, Manny. You get what I'm saying? Then he was with Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber got in trouble. And then when Bruce did a transition to Caitlyn, he popped up. Now he run around like he Kylie Daddy. But he's there for the agenda and controlling the power of that family. 4 of those people in that family have been raised Christian by Rob Kardashian. I know y'all want a question, but did you ask something right there? What y'all think?
Kanye shouldn't have stopped right there. Kanye should have talked that shit. He shouldn't have stopped right there. Kanye be on this Christian shit though. I give him that.
You just gotta let some of this out. Is that even venting or inventing? It's up. They done fuck with me too long. Every time they say my name wrong, it's like they calling me Cassius. My name Ali. If I change my name, you respect that I changed my name. It shows you the level of disrespect. Every time they say one of my outfits are bizarre. When the last time you read a headline and they called me a billionaire? For 3 years, Forbes wouldn't say I was a billionaire. It's all to diminish me so y'all wouldn't listen to me. So say when I did the Ye and Drake show, right? It's so funny, I look up and it said Ye, D-R-K right there. But I look, it's just a similarity to it.
Like me?
Absolutely. Gemini dyslexic, left-handed, made to be right-handed, so I can fit in.
Okay. All right. That's all right. Continue. All right. I'm gonna take another shot. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm gonna be honest.
Only the juice say.
Yeah. Okay. Only the juice say. This is beautiful.
Yo, think about like Nike. Nike is as popular as Apple, but it's company number 321. Apple's number 1. Nike's on defense. It's not on offense, right? Because niggas love Nike, right? So Nike is used for political influence because it's not about the money you make. It's about the position you have. So when they signed me to Gap, it wasn't to raise a stock price. It was to be able to be like, to tell the Fortune 500 companies that do deals with China, to tell them, hey, Gap has influence in the underserved communities.
Right.
That was what the deal was about.
That's the girl.
Tokenism. That's what Kanye's breaking down right there. Yeah, tokenism. You know why? We're going to sign him. It's the same reason they're signing these little young rappers that's really living this shit. That's really out here in the streets every day, in the streets, doing dirt, doing crime. You got these powerful record labels are going to these neighborhoods, signing these people, and you know what they're telling their investors? Yeah, I know. Don't worry about the tattoos all on this kid's face. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the big Dracos and AK-47s that he's toting in the video. Listen, the underserved community, they love this guy. They love him. Just give him a couple dollars, and he's going to bring the underserved community. And now it looks like, hey man, now we're a diverse group, and we get to make some money on the side. And we don't care if he dies tomorrow. We got an insurance policy on him. Let him die. No one gives a damn. We'll replace him with another one. Talk to him, yeah.
Do deals with China to tell them, hey, Gap has influence in the underserved communities.
Right.
That was what the deal was about.
That's the girl part. Now you.
The same reason why I was in a Kardashian situation. So you would feel.
Hold on, let me ask you something, because as a person that when we first seen the Gap deal, right? We understand that rich motherfuckers ain't going in the Gap, but you know what? They was going in the Gap because of you, and it was going, and it said powered by Balenciaga. But then you walk into the store, and then there's these clothes that's just on the floor. Is that degrading to somebody that's rich that want to come in there and support you?
We should degrade the rich. Everybody is dirt. Everybody on the same level beneath God, because we'll hop over.
That was all. I almost embarrassed.
You know, we'll walk over a homeless person to get to the Gucci store. Ray Kurzweil said, a utopia is possible where we're led by the least noble and the greediest people. I brought the head designer of Balenciaga, the greatest designer on our planet today, to Dimna. Dimna is the Ye of clothing. Dimna is the Drake of clothing. Drake is the greatest rapper ever.
And you say,
and I don't apologize about it.
You say in war he held fuck your baby's mother's mother?
Yeah, that was hard.
That was
hard.
I was like, what's going on? What does that mean? What does that mean? I mean, it's like we was confused.
You know what it means. So, and I put like Corey know what it means.
Corey, oh my God.
So,
let me get another one. So bring out the easy. Oh my God, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Libra, happy birthday.
Oh shit. Okay. Ye is out there. Let's go. Speaking of that, are you single? Are you back in the market? You finger popping out there? What you doing? What you doing out there?
He said,
yeah, you know, I'm the type of person I'm gonna go from girlfriend to girlfriend. Like I like focus. You know, I like to, like I say, would it amuse you if I amused you? Like I like to make a girl my muse. I like to take them and, you know, take them overseas or something like that. I like to get them Birkins. I might even get a girl a house. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to these niggas, yay. Talk to these niggas. Yeah, you hear what he said. His tricking is on a whole different level, man. Yeah. I might get her my house, man. Little jump off thing. Little something soft. I might want to get her a house. Yeah, man. He tricking on a whole nother level, man. Let's make sure we take the time out, guys. I'm putting this right now, right? So if y'all haven't checked out my brand new podcast channel, you bullshit, and you wasting time, and you're missing great conversations and content. So I'm gonna take the time right now. I just dropped that in the chat. Listen, guys, y'all click that link right there in the chat. Get over there, subscribe, leave a comment, fire emojis, whatever, like the videos, and shop around on the channel, man. Yeah, listen to the last episode. I even make quickies, you know. Born Rich is known for a good quickie. So y'all go look at the quickies, like them, do the whole nine, man. Get over there and support the Born Rich Club podcast, man. We fire. If y'all fuck with your boy, you definitely gonna fuck with that. Shout out to my to the homie N.O.R.E. Me and him, we put a couple dollars behind this thing. We really want the production value to look nice, and we also want the conversation to match, man. So y'all get over there and show some love, man. And right here, this channel where y'all at, man. Hit the like button, get them thumbs up, fuck with this channel. If you're not a subscriber and you stumbled across this page, hit the subscribe button, man. The live streams are back in effect. You feel me? Let's get it though, man. I'm gonna let Kanye keep dropping these gems, man. We gonna, you know what I mean? Let Kanye, let me see what y'all need right now. What y'all need right now? Oh, y'all need something to pump y'all up. I see y'all sleepy. Y'all sleepy in the chat.
Keep devil up under my feet. 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 Some devils are looking like you. Some devils are looking like me. Keep devil up under my feet.
I'm just on some like ridiculously rich shit. You know what I'm saying? I just do everything.
Y'all know what's funny though? I just thought about this, y'all. We laughing, right? I'm laughing. Even I'm making a joke. Like Kanye, he buys women houses. Like he said, that's how he tricks. Man, Mike Tyson was buying these girls Bentleys and shit. But see, Mike Tyson is different, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they threw him in jail and said, you know, use the R word with him. So it's different. But Mike Tyson was saying he was doing the same thing. Man, when you're rich, it's a different level of tricking. You know what I mean? But let's get it.
One cheer to the other. Don't step on the homeless guy gets the Gucci. Remember, we gotta go back to Gap. We gotta go back to Gap.
No, because we can't have them homeless. We can't have them homeless.
No, but one day. This is rich shit. One day I'm singing one of my favorite songs. I'm like, your life finna change right now.
That was about Cheney.
Okay, Dick Cheney? Wait a minute. What? No, but I was singing it.
No, at first, you know, the funny thing, it was about Stas. And then Stas, Kylie's friend, and she was scared to come down to the studio because,
you know, life was finna change right now?
Because the Kardashians got her threatened. So then I just took her name off.
Really?
Yeah. And then, but the thing is like a mix, because I could like a couple girls at one time, and I'll put that together in a verse. So some of the stuff is like specifically Cheney, and some of the stuff is more Stas. And then you know, at the end of the day, it's all gospel, right? So we could be inspired by what God made through the female's beauty, but at the end of the day, we got to give it all to God. So at the end of the song, it says, Stassi, baby, why you twerk so crazy? I want to be on an airplane, because it's the twerking video. She on the airplane. I played it for Trav. He started laughing. But then I switched. I said, Lord, take me where you want to take me. Too much drama lately. Your life finna change right now. Your life finna change right now. Balenciaga for all your friends. Hermes for the arguments. Your life finna change right now. Okay, let me talk about Balenciaga.
Okay. I'm Balenciaga. Just in case you don't know, I study.
Yeah. So
I got the lights lighting up too. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Since you did the last interview, I've been Balenciaga. Y'all, you know my nickname is Yala, so now they call me Balenciaga.
That's what I'm saying.
I got that. I'm sorry.
I fuck with N.O.R.E, man. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with N.O.R.E. I don't Pioneer, maybe. You know, great idea for the Drink Champs. We're gonna bring in some of the old heads, let them tell stories. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I love a good story from the early 90s or the 80s and all that shit. We love a good story. Now, what N.O.R.E didn't do is, how do I say this, man? What he didn't do is, you have to, this is me, right? So if I'm interviewing somebody or I'm having a conversation with somebody, a film conversation with somebody, right? His words represents him, his thoughts, his actions. It don't reflect the platform. See what I'm saying? I just asked you guys to please subscribe to the Born Rich Club podcast. We could have a fucking KKK or white supremacist on that channel. And we sit down and have an interview with him. It don't mean that we agree with everything he said. And I think N.O.R.E, you have to be willing to stand 10 toes down when you get backlash. You do. Yes, you do. If you have a guest on your platform and they disrespect some people, that's what they do. They disrespect some people. You can't go back. Let me play it, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. That was all the gems from Kanye, y'all. So we can get that. We can stop that. That was it. Kanye dropping some gems. I guess to sum it up, man. Listen, man. Kanye said some things, you know, about the bluish people, and he's being canceled, right? Because we know who runs media, who runs YouTube. You know, who runs what else does this come on? Revolt TV? Not even Revolt TV. We know who runs TV. So if you know you're going to get that backlash, man. You have to let that shit ride. But let me find the bam, bam, bam. That was good shit. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like video. Let's find the apology. Let's see. Let's find it. Yeah, that one. Why I can't find the. See, now everybody done fucking responded, and I ain't gonna be able to find it. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Y'all bear with me. And while y'all bearing with me, man, I implore you guys to hit the like button. My bad. I'm just trying to find one out where I can show y'all the video. Without no, see, it's gonna be this type of shit, y'all. When I Google it, when I look it up, it's me. It's people like me that's fucking reacting to the apology, and I can't find the apology. All right, fuck it. We're gonna find another. We got another way to do it. Let's do it. Oh no. I need to take this off. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm fumbling through this. Let me take this off. I was trying to find one that won't get me fucking flagged. But here we go. So this is probably going to be another one. I'm not going to be able to show the video because this is coming from Hot 97. So hold on. How do I want to do this? We'll just do it like this. We'll do it like this. But this is Noriega's apology, for some of the shit that Kanye said. Let's get it, family.
To the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg. Good morning. Ebro is on assignment today. But today's an important day that we were excited to get on the air because over the weekend, our friends N.O.R.E and DJ EFN had Kanye West on Drink Champs for the third time. And this, of course, is an interesting one because it's coming on the heels, Laura, of Spring Hill, LeBron James and Maverick Carter's company, canceling his appearance on the shop, right?
Right. So it was a big deal. It was a big deal because when I reported it, I know that Jeezy was part of that lineup and designer Salehi, and I heard it got really tense and really heated so much that the shop decided not to air their episode because they didn't want to give Kanye West's hate speech a platform. According to the press release.
Boy, so they're calling it hate speech. Hey man, America has a weird way of putting these words together, right? And telling us that you can't say this. But then at the same time, America will tell you, listen, the fabric of America is freedom of speech. But it's tricky because you have a freedom of speech, but if you say the wrong thing, we can deem that hate speech. And it's not. And you know what's funny? Hate speech is you don't even have to say I hate somebody or call them racist names or derogatory names. You can honestly just tell the truth. It's like this. Let me tell y'all this. Nobody is punished for saying black men in America commit the most gun crimes. You can't be counseled for that. Matter of fact, you'll probably be applauded. You'll get a round of applause if you go on any platform right now and say, hey man, listen man, black people, they just keep on committing gun crimes. And I don't know why the fuck these black people keep committing gun crimes, but they do. They run the market. They own the market when it comes to violence and gun crime. I don't know. I don't get it. I appreciate it, T Ranger, but I'm a talker. Brother. Thanks, though. Make sure you subscribe, man. And I dropped another link in the chat. If you really don't like me talking, click that other link, the Born Rich Club podcast. Let's get it, y'all.
So that brings us to our friend N.O.R.E, who's with us right now. N.O.R.E and EFN decided to have Kanye back on Drink Champs. And I guess I'll start here, N.O.R.E. What was the logic for you guys in giving him the platform to come on and talk with you?
Well, the logic was the same way you guys are giving me the platform. I think you guys have love for me. You guys have respect for me. You guys think that I should have a say. There wouldn't be no Drink Champs if it wasn't for me coming to this very show and viewing my expressions. You know what I'm saying? I remember I came up with the idea to do Drink Champs after Prodigy wrote his book. And Prodigy wrote his book, and I had to have a rebuttal because obviously I was in the book. You know what I mean? And I would come up to this show, I would come up to the other show, and I started to realize that, you know what? I should have my own show. So this started from there. Now with Ye, I have a relationship with Ye. You know, when he was going through a lot of things that he was going through, he would call me and he would actually listen to me and take my advice. So I felt I could control the situation. I felt that I could control the interview. And I've learned early on that I didn't. Like, you know, as a black man, I feel like I failed. As a human, I feel like I failed. But as a journalist, I succeeded because as a journalist, you're not really supposed to have an opinion. You're supposed to let people talk. And my biggest critique on Drink Champs is, N.O.R.E, you always cut people off. And this is the one time I didn't cut the people off. Didn't cut them off. And then should have cut them off. Mad, like, so I should just stick to what the script is and cut everyone off. But I sincerely apologize to anybody that was hurt by Kanye's words, by Kanye's actions, because I didn't really realize that sometimes I'm so much into the interview, you're not even in the interview. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree with that. You're in the moment. Now, what I don't agree with what N.O.R.E is doing right now is you don't have to apologize for what the next motherfucker say. You don't. When do you ever do that in real life? If it's not your child, it's not your child. Maybe him and Kanye got some sort of relationship, but it's not homies every day. You don't have to fucking apologize for the shit that your guests say. You have a platform. You're going to invite so many different guests on there. Listen, bro, you're gonna be on Hot 97 every time you drop an episode apologizing. If you're gonna set that precedent. You never set that precedent. You never say, listen, I apologize for what my guest said. You say, listen, man, my guest said what the fuck they said. I disagree. I'm over here. My guest feels this way, but we did a dope interview. Or we had a dope discussion. That's it, N.O.R.E. I fuck with you, N.O.R.E. You like you doing some good shit in this podcast game. But this apology to me is crazy, bro. It's crazy. You don't have to apologize for what your guests say.
Words by Kanye's actions, because I didn't really realize that sometimes I'm so much into the interview, you're not even in the interview. You understand what I'm saying? And so for the first 5 minutes, Kanye had walked in and he said he had people filming. And he told to my producer, he said, if you tell my people to stop filming, that he would walk out. So that the rhetoric of George Floyd, when you hear him speak about George Floyd, that's in the first 5 to 8 minutes of the actual interview. I actually check him and I say, you shouldn't say that. I actually check him about the Jewish community. I actually check him about the black community, but you don't see that till 2 hours in the interview. So what you're seeing right now, what we're getting backlash for, is for the first 5 minutes of the interview. And you guys understand that when you're trying to have a long interview or in-depth interview,
you got to pace yourself.
You got to pace yourself. So, but if the people are mad at me, the people are saying that was irresponsible of N.O.R.E, you know what? I'm gonna say yes. Y'all right. You know what I mean? Like I should have checked him right then and there. So well, listen. He said it.
Check him about what? What are you checking him about? This is his theory. This is his theory, bro. This is Kanye's theory, bro. Listen, man, if y'all fuck with my channel, y'all know I sit down with the Hebrew Israelites, man. I don't go back. If it's something that I really, really disagree with, then I might say, hey guys, look, I don't agree with that. Let's break that down. Let's discuss it. But for the most part, you let them brothers go. Do they say some shit that could get me canceled on YouTube? Absolutely. Do they say some shit that people would deem racist? Absolutely. But you let them go. I'm not going to jump in there and cape for nothing, especially when I don't know anything, nothing about it. Like, come on, guys. Like, I be around, like when Kanye was talking about the 12 tribes, you know, the Jews, the black Jews. Yes, listen, guys, I've been in circles. If Chemo is still here, he'll put it in the chat right now. I am around people who say we are the original Jews. And if I go on any platform and say that, bro, if you don't know about it, don't try to shut me down. Guess what? I will never listen, guys. If I had a heart surgeon on my platform, I'm never going to say, "Hey, no, that's you're wrong. You're wrong." No, heart surgery goes like this. You got to take the aorta and put it with the. I'm never gonna do that because I don't know, and I think that's what N.O.R.E is doing right now. N.O.R.E said I would have shut him down on the Jewish comments, but N.O.R.E, what do you know about that? You don't know. You don't. So how you gonna? I would have fought back against that. I would have checked him right there. What are you checking him on? Honestly, because from the Israelite brothers that I speak to, it sounded like Kanye is more knowledgeable about this shit than you are. So how can you check him on something? I don't understand that. I should have checked him. This is N.O.R.E coming out apologizing. He has handlers. He signed to he signed to Revolt, like it's Revolt TV. We should go do the research. I know that they tell us it's Diddy's shit, but let's go look at the names that's on there with him. Or what is the parent company? I think that's what's the parent company is, like CBS or something. Come on, N.O.R.E, you wilding on this one, brother.
People are mad at me. The people are saying that was irresponsible of N.O.R.E. You know what? I'm gonna say yes. Y'all right. You know what I mean? Like I should have checked him right then and there. So
listen, he said it, I hear you, and because I love you, I went and kept watching. I was like, everyone's saying they didn't check them at all. Let me keep going. And I got to the parts where you guys did try to push back. I mean, listen, you guys went the homie approach of like, hey, but what about, which is what you should do because he's your homie. Right. Like it makes sense that was your route. Do you feel though? My only criticism would be this, N.O.R.E. There was one part where you were trying to really push back at the end, and I was like, "Oh man, N.O.R.E.'s
I was too drunk.
He's too."
My bad, y'all. Let me set the table. Let me set the table for people who don't know. Hold on. Let's set this table. Let's set this table because this happens. This happens all the time. This fucking happens all the time, guys. Where am I trying to do? Let me share my screen. I'm gonna show you this guy. All right, this guy, the voice that you guys hear talking is this guy. Look, Peter Rosenberg. So now he's about to tell N.O.R.E, "Oh man, it's me, right? As a guy whose last name is Rosenberg. This is how I wanted you to conduct the interview, all right? This is how I want one black man to straighten or check another black man because he's saying not even anything disparaging. He's saying the truth about my people. Like I said, this guy right here, you're looking at Peter Rosenberg. And now he's telling a black man, Noriega, you should have checked this other black man, Kanye West, because Kanye West is pretty much telling our secrets. He's telling our secrets. And now we're going to make Noriega look like the bad guy because you know what, N.O.R.E? He was telling our secrets and you didn't say nothing. I don't know, guys. Play a little bit.
One part where you trying to really push back at the end, and I was like, "Oh man, N.O.R.E's
I was too drunk.
He's too.
I was too drunk. I was too. Like, by the way, we're called drink champs, guys. We're not political champs. You know what I'm saying? We're called drink champs. We're
N.O.R.E, copy, please, man.
here to get these people inebriated. We're here to have, because that's when you get these stories that you guys love so much, is when I get them drunk. So unfortunately, sometimes I get drunk with them. It's just he stood with that ideology. He stood with. And by the way, I love Kanye West. I really think that we shouldn't give up on Kanye West. I really think that
it's getting tough.
We should talk. Yeah, I know.
It's getting tough, N.O.R.E. It's getting tough, N.O.R.E. Who the fuck is this white guy to tell a black man, hey, it's getting tough to give up? No, and this is what Kanye is talking about. Guess who Rosenberg will never give up on, y'all? Goldstein. Bernstein. Goldschmidt. He would never give up on them people. But he's telling this black man, oh man, you should just give up. Just throw Kanye in the trash, man. Throw him in the trash. But Rosenberg is never gonna give up on Goldberg. Y'all mark my words, man. Never. Rosenberg would never go to a black man and say, hey, you should give up on Goldberg.
I know this. I really think, because like right now, to me, I just got the phone with Talib Kweli, and I said, Talib, I think you should reach out to him. I think he needs a Most Def conversation. I think he needs a Dave Chappelle conversation because he's not having these. So when he's having them, he's so much in dominance of this. And like I said, let me not railroad. I'm here to say I apologize to anybody who felt like I let them down, because I did feel like I did let them down to a certain extent, because like I said, I did check him later, but by the time I checked him, it was already kind of like too late. So I can't be mad at Baller Alert for posting the footage that I don't want them to post, because I'm not mad at them when they post the footage that I do want them to post. So yeah, I do feel let down. I do feel like I didn't do the right job, but this is a learning experience. I did not go to school for journalism, but that's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a special ed student. It's not an excuse. I should have checked him as soon as he said it.
I appreciate that sentiment. Laura, what do you got?
I will say that because I was so frustrated watching clips of you trying to get a point across, but there was never really a point made because you were trying to gather your thoughts and you were clearly very drunk. But
yes.
I'll give you some pushback. I feel like sometimes when you sit down and you're going to talk to somebody, especially when you know that shows like The Shop couldn't even air their episode because of the hate speech and the consequences that things can come out of. I just felt like.
And I want you to peep her, y'all. She keeps saying hate speech. Hate speech and consequences. And that's what power looks like. I come on this platform all the time and say, hey guys, we use these words like power, powerful, boss, king, and all of that, but it's no real power in that. The real power is where I can tell the truth and somebody else can come behind me and say, oh, that's hate speech. Take it down. We don't want anybody to ever see that again. And now it's never gonna air. And she is doing exactly what she is supposed to do. She's going to keep using trigger words. Hate speech is a trigger word. Homophobia is a trigger word. Anti-Semitic is a trigger word. When they use these words, I don't want to hear anything else. This guy practices hate speech. But if we dissect the speech, then you'll realize there's no hate in there at all. At all. He's telling his people to get on code. I speak about dog whistles, how people say shit to a certain demographic, but they say it in a way where it seems like they're talking to everybody, but they're only talking to their certain demographic. That's what I think Kanye is doing here. Kanye is talking to us. But when somebody who is not us, they hear these dog whistles, they say, oh my gosh, now he's anti-Semitic. Yes. It's not allowed for you as a black person to speak in code or riddles, you know what I'm saying, to other black people. That's hate speech. Same thing on the plantation, bro. When we were singing them songs and beating them drums, trying to figure out a way to escape this fucking plantation, they said, hey, man, we don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, but y'all got to stop beating on them drums and singing them songs.
God, I really felt like
I felt like I had control. You know, I feel like I had control. So, and then at the time, it's like, you know, I've been the guy that they said blackball. You know, I've been the guy that they didn't let in Hot 97. I've been the guy that wasn't allowed in MTV, BET studios, Viacom studios. So I've been there. So I was thinking of that. I said, you know what? I felt like I was blackballed before. So let me let this guy speak. And I did let him speak. And it's a 3-hour interview. It was only 2 minutes of it where I didn't have control of it. You know what I'm saying? So am I apologetic? Yes, I'm super apologetic. It's a learning lesson for me. I've never faced this before, but I want to say that I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I could sit there. I could say, yo, you know, that's only Kanye West, and it's only what he said. But I have a responsibility when I have an audience.
But do you think? How about this? Let me question you on this. Do you think you were too thirsty to have this moment where you looked too much to get the eyeballs?
Peter, to tell you the truth, I already scored the touchdown.
Right.
It was just me spiking the ball. You know what I'm saying? I had already scored the touchdown. I'm just being honest. I feel like we're the biggest in the game. I feel like we are. And I feel like I already scored the touchdown. I didn't need the spike. And that's the problem. I wanted to spike the ball because
That's crazy. That's crazy. To me, that's crazy, guys. That's crazy. You're gonna look at it like spiking a ball? No, Kanye is great for your fucking platform. You know why? Because exactly why he's apologizing now. Kanye is great for your platform because when he comes on, he's gonna say whatever. He doesn't have a filter. You let him go. N.O.R.E said I didn't have control of the interview. What the fuck was N.O.R.E supposed to do? Jump in? Kanye wasn't finna let him jump in. You sit back and count the money. Do you understand me? When Kanye comes and said, I'm gonna sit down and do an interview with you, you sit back and let him talk while you count money in the background. Because you know he's gonna say some shit that you can clip and put out a 2-minute clip, and now the views are gonna go up, and now everybody's waiting on this 3-hour fucking interview. Stop playing, man. You don't fucking apologize for nothing that Kanye said. And then you got this. Let me share my fucking screen. And then you got these are the people questioning you. These are the people. And now you got these people questioning you. Look at this. You got this lady and this man questioning you. And every time N.O.R.E says something, they say, hey, I got a little pushback for you. Hey, do you think you were being too thirsty? Do you think you were being too thirsty, Noriega? Man, why does it matter if I was being too thirsty? No, I wouldn't be too thirsty. For real. If Kanye called right now and said, man, I'm going to Hot 97, man, they're going to say, all right, what time? And we'll have the fucking red carpet rolled out for you. Man, that shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, man.
I was very hurt by the awards. Yes, I won the award. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Cass.
I'm sorry. I got a question. So
Jump in, Cass.
So at no point when you guys saw this, you didn't think, it might be a bad idea to let this out. That it might bring us backwards for whatever progress has made. Because in my case, after this, I spent this weekend talking with, a bunch of my friends that feel differently, that have a different opinion, that were making roads in one way, and now we're like, yo, but your man's saying this. And I'm talking to Journal like, I'm gonna say, like, some of my white friends that lean a certain type of way, we still have conversations like, yo, this, that, or the third. But now they're like, yo, man, but your man is saying this, and your man is saying that. But look, so now we're having these conversations where we're stepping backwards. At no point did you guys think like, hey, yo, you know what? It might be a bad idea.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I'm taking responsibility. I can sit here and say, we didn't know. Well, I did know. I did know to a certain extent, but what it was I didn't think he was going to spread this ideology. I didn't think he was going to go.
No. I'll say this: Noriega did not know. He did not know, and you have to know. Listen, man, you have to know what Kanye was on just from his text messages. He was talking about, hey, Puff Daddy with your Jewish handler, and your and all of these people, your Jewish manager, and these and the people who run these record labels. Like, you had to know. You could not be misinformed. And even if you don't know, when he starts going this way, if you're misinformed, I'm gonna say it again. If he starts speaking about something that you don't know shit about, either ask questions or shut the fuck up and get out the way. You let people go. For real. I pride myself on trying to be, I wouldn't say a journalist, but a good person who does interviews. I conduct interviews. You let people go. Interesting people who got a lot to say, you let them go. If you want to edit some shit out in post-production, do it then. But right there, you let him go. And for the most part, you tell the editor, let that shit ride, man. Rappers will tell you, y'all don't watch the 100 interviews where that person sits down at the interview and say, hey, man, don't edit anything out. You let Kanye go. You have to know, N.O.R.E, you're going to get backlash. Yes, he said the truth, and which we know is going to be deemed anti-Semitic. You let that man go. Let him go. Talk your shit, yay. Lucky it wasn't me. I done sit down with so many Israelites and so many people who telling me we are the original Jews that I probably would have been over there clapping. Go, yay. Talk your shit, yay. They'd have been canceled me. I would have been fucking canceled. Because I would have been clapping, yay, talk your shit. What I would have asked him, what you mean about them 12 tribes? What you mean the original 12 tribes? I would have been out, man. Come on, man. Come on, N.O.R.E. That's why some people, man, if you don't know, you don't know. I think N.O.R.E could have said that. See, N.O.R.E just tried to give himself an out by saying, I can't come on here and say I did not know. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, N.O.R.E. You get your ass right there on Hot 97 and say, hey, guys, I didn't know anything that what Kanye was talking about. So whatever he said is what he said. I don't have to apologize or nothing. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. That man got his own ideology. But nope, N.O.R.E copping, please, man. Can't believe my brother N.O.R.E did this, man. Let's play it.
Absolutely. That's why I'm taking responsibility. I can sit here and say, you know, we didn't know. Well, I did know. I did know to a certain extent. But what it was I didn't think he was going to spread this ideology. I didn't think he was going to go there. I thought that he was going to have a couple of drinks. He smoked blunts with us. I thought it was going to be lighthearted. And
yeah,
it was only in the beginning. It was only in the beginning. It's Ye. It was only in the beginning, and he threatened my producer that if he couldn't film, he would walk out. So we was trying to, you know, that's how our interviews go. Rosenberg been on this platform. We try to lighten you up, and then we get you drunk, and then we get you to turn to our side. And we tried to do that. We did, but it's Ye. And I learned my lesson. Because at the end of the day, as a journalist, I did my job. I let a person talk. And the journalist was supposed to have no opinion, no options, none of that. But I'm black. I am George Floyd. I am Virgil. I am, you know what I'm saying? I am that. And I didn't know until I saw it. I don't watch my own interviews. I just think.
Man, that's crazy. See, I don't care about that, right? See, and that's another thing they're trying to say. They're trying to say, well, Kanye was saying that shit about George Floyd, and that's why black people should be outraged. Man, nobody cares about that shit, y'all. Man, do y'all know that I talk to people who tell me shit never happened? Blows my fucking mind. Blow my mind. I had a motherfucker tell me, man, listen, you know what? 9/11 never happened. But you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to come out and say, hey, man, I apologize for what this guy said. No, this is what this guy believes. So if he believed George Floyd was hit with fentanyl and the officer didn't put his knee on his neck, then who the fuck are you? Maybe you can debate them in the moment, but then you don't come back 2-3 days later apologizing for no shit like that. And it's not even that. That's not even what he's apologizing for. Nobody gives a fuck about that. It is the shit that he said that is deemed anti-Semitic that Noriega is coming on this platform and he's fucking apologizing for. That's it. You know, just like I know. Stop it, N.O.R.E. Stop it, 5. You gotta stop it, N.O.R.E. For real, bro. Like, we know why you're apologizing. Don't try to bring up the George Floyd shit. We don't really care about that like that. Yeah, you're gonna have some black people that's gonna get upset. But if that's his theory, that's his theory. That's his theory. People have theories all day. Is Tupac dead? How did Tupac die? Who set up Tupac? If somebody comes on your platform and spews that theory, either you question them or you let it rock. The fuck is he apologizing for, man? That shit weird to me, man.
I think I'm that dope that I don't even watch myself. You know what I'm saying? So when I watched myself, I was embarrassed. I was like, wait a minute, what did you just let him say?
Well, and another lesson for you is that being a journalist isn't just being objective, but it can be fact checking too. And there were times where he needed to get checked. That part, when the George Floyd part, when he referenced the Candace Owens documentary, like that's fact, like that's not a story she's telling. That bothered me. You know what I'm saying? That he really
bothered me.
Says Rosenberg. Right? Man, y'all gonna make me have to get an Israelite on this damn panel. He's talking about a story, right? He's talking about someone creating a story and pushing the narrative. And his last name is Rosenberg. That's why I need my Israelite brothers to come through. This man is talking about a people. Y'all gonna make me call one of them and see if he can get on this live with me, man. Let me play some more of this. Yeah, let me play a little bit more of this. Let me call my Israelite brother and see if we can get on here. Because a guy named Rosenberg is telling N.O.R.E. about somebody created a story and ran with the narrative. Stop it, 5.
It bothered me. It bothered me, Rosenberg. It bothered me. I do not follow that. I do not. You know, when the George Floyd thing was happening, I didn't actually go out and march, but I was on every call as if I was marching. As I felt that. I saw that same video. I saw that video. Like, you can't tell me that knee was not on the neck. You know what I'm saying? I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. So when I looked back at the interview, I was like, damn, N.O.R.E., like, why did you wait 2 hours to address that? Even though I did feel like I addressed it, but I addressed it way too late in the interview, way too long, and I'm embarrassed. So to everybody that was, by the way, I could blame this all on Kanye West. I'm not. I want to sit back and say I'm irresponsible for letting it go. I mean, I should have listened to Mav Carver. Yep.
N.O.R.E., at any point, maybe off the camera that the audience didn't see, did you have any type of follow-up conversation with them about this?
Yeah. My whole thing was soon as the powers that be that we're down with found out about this, they just tried to remove the episode, and I wanted to defend freedom of speech. I wanted to defend that, so I was like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, boom, 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 boom. And now that I think about it, it's like sometimes freedom of speech just ain't free. You know what I mean? It's just a different world that we live in, and I regret it. Do I regret it? I want to be honest. I regret.
So if you had to do it again, you would have passed on the interview or not put it out?
No, I would have been the better journalist that I am. I would have probably not drunk. I would have probably stayed sober the whole time and just stayed on the subject, because I still believe people have a right to speak. Whether it's something that you agree with or not, but you have a right to also check them on it and check them immediately, and that's what I regret.
And I love like, it was really interesting too, because for people watching it, you guys don't know N.O.R.E. personally. And when N.O.R.E's jumping in at one point, you're like, yeah, but we love Jewish people. We love Jewish people.
Yes.
Like, I'm like, no, he's sincere. Like, he has a lot of Jewish friends. He's really serious about this. And Ye would not accept it. Like, he wanted to
by
say
the way,
what he was
Steve
saying.
Rifkin is in the building. Steve Rifkin is in the show. My friend Diego is in the show. Eric Manton is in the show.
Wait, Steve came with. Steve was with Ye?
No, he
just came.
He knew what he was walking into.
Got it.
I needed black people there. I needed Jewish people there. I needed everyone there to know that the people that, if you are offended, they're right here, Ye. They're right here. Yeah. And Ye has a picture. If you look at the behind the scenes, that's Ye hugging Steve Rifkin. That's Steve Rifkin hugging him. This is one of the biggest Jewish people in the world. Wu-Tang Clan. This is him. So I'm thinking, if anybody's supposed to check him, let my Jewish constituents tell me right then and there. So that's the reason why I was a little thrown off, man. You know what I mean? I'm not the best journalist in the world. So that's the reason why, like I said, I could be here and say, yo, that's just Ye. But I want to apologize for my part of it. You know, my part in, letting this rhetoric fly. You know what I mean?
Man, that's bullshit, N.O.R.E. Letting his rhetoric fly. You bring people on there. Listen, guys, I'm sure y'all have heard of Charleston White. When you bring Charleston White on your platform, you let Charleston White talk. Because that's what he does. You damn near just, all you need to do is add a little gasoline. That's all you need to do. He's a fucking fireball. Pause. He's going to come in and bring the fire. All you got to do is keep the fire going. This is your platform, guys. This is your platform, N.O.R.E. If you don't keep the fire blazing, then people are going to leave. You're not going to get all of those views that you got of the first interview with Kanye. If you don't keep the fire going, that's it. Or you just sit back and let the fire matriculate itself. I should have got in and straightened Kanye West. And say what, Kanye? I mean, N.O.R.E. What were you really going to say with Kanye? It's like if I'm on somewhere and I'm saying Black Lives Matter, and then you come on and say, well, yeah, man, white lives matter and all lives. Man, shut up and let me rock. I'm talking about Black lives right now. It ain't nothing you can tell me about all lives. I'm speaking specifically about Black lives. So when Kanye come in, whatever he's saying, you let him rock. Stop it.
I didn't notice it till it was out already. You know, because like I said, I don't edit. We don't edit. Rosenberg, you did our show. We know that we don't edit. We want the purest of the purest.
Oh, believe me, I've wanted you to edit things from other people's interviews before. No, you don't.
What? Guess what? We're going to start editing. Rules have changed.
I know. Hey, N.O.R.E, listen, I know you're going to probably continue to get dragged for a little bit, and I'll now probably get dragged for being too easy on you. But guess what? I know where your heart is, and I appreciate you coming on and taking ownership today.
Yeah, we appreciate your honesty.
I'm sorry. I now know.
All right, N.O.R.E, look.
I got love for N.O.R.E, man, but that's buck broken. This is how they break you. This is how they break you, man. It's the same thing. You can say what you want about Farrakhan, but Farrakhan talks so much shit that if you're associated with Farrakhan, they will cancel you. It just is what it is. Right now, we're at the point, they're at the stage now where what they doing with Kanye, guys, is they're canceling him. And if you associate yourself with Kanye West, we will cancel you. Why? Well, he said some shit that's anti-Semitic. Well, what is anti-Semitic? It's our word. It's our word, right? I'm white and I'm right. I make the shit up as I go. Yeah. What is anti-Semitic? Well, it's what I said. I say so. I say what you said is anti-Semitic. So now get out the way. And anybody who associates himself with Kanye West, you're anti-Semitic too. Well, no one ever told me what anti-Semitic is. Well, it just means you hate. It's hate speech, and we don't want to hear it. Well, did he say he hates anybody? No, he didn't. But he said we run the banks and the movies and the music and we don't like it. So bye, get out of here. And that's crazy, man. And that is crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. That's all I can say. All I can say, man. But listen, on a lighter note, guys, listen, make sure you get over there, man. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all not over there yet. Y'all are still not over there. Hold on. Let me put this up. Y'all are still not over there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. So y'all get y'all ass over there. Subscribe right here. This is the new podcast YouTube channel. Y'all get y'all ass over there and subscribe to this, man. I'm dropping the link right now. I want to thank y'all for tapping in. Listen, I'm gonna play just a little bit of this. This is the next episode. It's dropping Wednesday, guys. If you want to hear this dope interview, and this is an interview where I let this brother talk, no matter what he said or what he would have said, we're not taking it down. We're not going on an apology tour. We're letting this content fly. So I guess we'll get a few minutes of this content, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tapping in. It's a little teaser. Yeah, dig. This right here is a little teaser of the internet, of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me looking crazy. But yeah, this is a little teaser. I'm gonna give y'all a little teaser, man. Listen, if nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the first one to tell you that I love you. I love you. I love you, family. Watch this teaser. Come back. We'll be live again soon, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Thanks for the patience. And thanks for sitting around listening to my big mouth, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
I knew I wanted to go to college. I know I wanted to finish college. You know, like.
Did you do that, Bree?
I did everything.
You finished college?
Yeah,
what college?
Tennessee State University.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I knew. I'm my bad. Yo, shout out TSU, man. What's up, man? We used to
eat Taco Bell out there.
Yeah, get chased out of that parking lot. Wilson Dorm, I have. Oh my God! But having
that's dangerous.
Having your son, I see you take your son a lot of places. I was hoping that you bring your son on this podcast because he's famous now.
Yeah,
because he goes to studio, he goes to meetings with Bree everywhere.
Yeah, he's gonna be at rehearsal tonight. I had to pick one. Which one do I want him to go to?
Me and my son, we eating, he already bossing, I take him to meetings. I do not play with the films, yeah, I would just leave you, we too old for cheating. Only focus on miles and I'm feeding, you see me, yeah.
Hi, yo, what's up? This your boy, N.O.R.E, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And it is me, Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Lil Boopy, a.k.a. Born Rich, man. We are in the building with a special guest today,
Most
man.
definitely.
Yeah, we got our brother, your brother, Lano's brother, my brother, Cashville's brother.
Yes.
We got Lil Bree in the building, y'all.
What's going on, man? I'm thankful to be here, you know.
How you been doing, bro?
I've been doing real good, so you know, I'm thankful.
See, I think the last time I seen you, what did we say it was? Was that 2015, 2016, somewhere in there, man?
Yeah.
Boy, you was a little snot-nosed whippersnapper then, man.
I was wild.
He was kicking up dust then.
Y'all just showed me the video before we started the interview, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Nah, that was
that's crazy.
The way that went down was crazy. We had the air conditioner going. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so y'all go back and check that out. But we had the loud air conditioner. I think I went to Walmart, bought like a $200 camera, and we got it in though, man. And I appreciate you for that, and I also appreciate you for this look right here today, bro.
Man, for sure. We got a famous rapper.
Yeah, because what we try to do here, man, we want to bring in, some of our people, especially artists here that's making moves,
big moves,
movie stars. Y'all check his IMDb.
Yeah,
that man got film. I guess we can talk about that, bro. What was that like? What was the name of the Netflix show that you was on?
Rhythm and Flow.
That was T.I. I know T.I. was on that joint.
Yeah.
What was
Cardi B, right?
Yep.
Okay. T.I., Cardi B.
We got T.I., Cardi B, Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
A lot of different special guests. Jesse Collins was the producer of it.
Yes. Shout out Jesse.
And Jesse Collins, that's the big house power guy. So I'm just thankful that I was able to be in the same room with Jesse Collins. And if y'all don't know who Jesse Collins is, that's the guy that make the Super Bowl. Halftime.
Big league. Yeah, he big league.
Okay.
So when
I
you
didn't
went
know
in,
that.
so when you was in front of the Cardi B and you got an opportunity to rap your song, Chance the Rapper. These are, you know what I'm saying? These are the major leagues right here.
Yeah.
Good shit, family, y'all. Peace out. Make sure y'all get over there, subscribe to that, man. Born Rich Club Podcast. Go to your search box right now and type in Born Rich Club Podcast. And that's where you can find us at, family. We out of here, man. You guys have been great and you're beautiful. You know that.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, mother...